Hey everyone, Happy New Year. It is actually 10:13 and it's New Year's Eve night, and I'm not really doing anything particularly wild tonight. It's just kind of a quiet evening. We have a dog that is very sick. He's not doing so well. So my boyfriend and I were just kind of like staying at home and watching him because he is not really doing well. It's a long story. He kind of has a condition called megaesophagus, if any of you guys know what that is. If you don't, you can look it up if you care, but it's a very strange thing that he got this year. And anyways, so he has that, and on top of that, he's been really sick. So he's not doing well at all. So we've been kind of just staying at home, watching him, making sure he's doing okay. And we're going to ring in the new year. And in the meantime, I thought I would make a video because I wanted to make one last video before we go into 2012. And I wanted to tell you guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. And I know that, you know, like, I'm not always making videos like I should, and I have not exactly been with it lately, but I really do love you all. I love hearing your comments, and I love watching all of you guys' videos too, because YouTube is just a great community. I learn so much from it. So thank you all, and I can't wait for 2012. 2011 has been an interesting year for me. I've had a lot of good things happen, and I've had a lot of hard things happen. But overall, I'm ready for a fresh start. This past year, as some of you know, I've moved to a new salon, so I'm in a new job. So that's been really nice. But I'm also ready to kick it off with my new job as well. You know, it's like a new little family, and we're just kind of getting, you know, we're growing together, and it's been a good change in my life, and I've had that going on. And then basically, you know, I've just been trying to like make new goals in my life, and that's what I've been thinking about as far as New Year's resolution goes. In the past, I've made resolutions, and I never would stick to them. You know, it's like, oh, I'm going to stop biting my nails this year, and it lasts for all of a week. And I go right back. But this year, I thought, you know, I really want to pick something that is going to really help better my life for 2012. And what I mean by that is going to make my, not just my job, but my personal life, everything just better. Because I feel like, you know, you really have to like constantly, there's always room for improvement, I'll put it that way, in your life. So I was like, what can I do, you know, that's really gonna, and I thought, you know, I need to make a resolution to get more organized, because I feel like I struggle with that. I am the type of person that you know, there's a difference in being clean and organized, and I have a tendency to, like, I'll clean everything, and it'll be all nice. But then I get going with my busy life or busy schedule. I feel like there's always somewhere we have to go or have to be. And I end up throwing things here, throwing things there. And even in my work, if you know a hairstylist or you are a hairstylist, you probably can sympathize. Hairstylists have to be organized too, because we have records to keep. I'm kind of like a sort of self-employed, like I'm a booth renter. So I keep track of my taxes, my income, client records, you know, color, inventory, that sort of type of thing. And you really do have to be organized. And I've done a pretty good job so far. I will say this year, I've been very proud of myself. I've really tried hard to be a little bit better at that, even with my, like, cabinet at work. And I know that sounds so silly, but we have cabinets where we keep our stuff, our personal stuff, our color. And when I moved to the new salon, I really made a conscious effort to try to keep it very organized and clean it out regularly, and, you know, keep all my records very organized and get on a good program, because it makes the day so much better when you are organized and everything has its place. And so I'm going to really try to do that for 2012. But I think I'm going to start with like small little projects, like start with a drawer, you know what I mean, and organize that 1 month, and then the next month start in another area of my life, you know, because if I just say, oh, I'm going to be more organized, realistically, I know I'm not going to wake up tomorrow, and just because it's 2012, be this super organized person with sticky notes everywhere and, you know, labels on my cabinets. And that's not going to happen because that's not who I am. So I'm going to have to work in small little, you know, doses. But I really do hope that it benefits me because it is hard. I feel like when you're young and you constantly have a birthday party or, you know, your friends are, you know, getting married and you have a wedding to go to or you have this to go to, and then you work, you know, it's hard when you're not organized because time will just get away from you like no other. And I'm really starting to realize how fast time has gone by. And that is one thing that, like, I mean, a year, gosh, you know, a year really is so important because it can, you know, a lot of good things can happen and a lot of bad things can happen, but you change. And it gets away from you in no time, and you look up and you're like, oh my gosh, we've already went through a whole year. So I'm going to really try to make 2012 better and be more organized. And probably another goal that I'm going to try to do is stay in touch more. I'm so bad at staying in touch. Even with friends, I feel like sometimes you get in that routine. You go to work, you get off, you go do whatever you have to do. But there's some friends that you may see a lot, and then there's some that you hardly ever call, or there's family that you hardly ever call. And I'm going to really try this year to stay in touch more with family, especially friends, you know, really just make that effort because it's too, I guess, easy to just say, oh, I'll call them later, or I'll go see them then, or I'll go do, you know, and then before you know it, you know, you don't keep in touch at all and you haven't seen them in forever. So I really want to do that and just really keep on keeping on. I mean, I really feel like this has kind of been a year where a lot of things have happened for me. You know, some really good and some maybe not so good, but I feel like I'm moving forward, and that's a good thing. And I can't wait to hear all of your New Year's resolutions and what you guys are doing for New Year's. I'm actually drinking a Starbucks apple spice. I also, good news, I got a new camera, so I'm going to be making a new video soon on it. This is actually on my laptop because I'm charging it right now, but I want to film a video in it, and it's in HD. And I got some video editing software, so hopefully all that is going to benefit y'all as well. I'm going to be able to make really good videos and put more effort into it, and that's something else I would like to do in 2012 is just, I mean, I do this for fun, like, guys, I have a job and family and friends, and, you know, I don't ever see myself necessarily, you know, ever putting this before them because they're really important, and I know this takes up a lot of time, and people who don't make videos, sometimes they don't realize that it really takes a lot of time to those people, especially if they edit and they do all that. It's a lot of work, and I admire that because there's sometimes I think, how do they have the time of the day? But for me, I do it for fun, and I want to make more videos, and I hope to, and if I could make one every day, I would be all for it because I love it. But realistically, it is hard, you know, with family and friends because you got to kind of, you know, balance your time. But I hope that next year I can really, you know, make some more videos because I do enjoy it, and I like having that part of my life where I can escape and meet people who have the same passion and interest as I do. But I hope you all are having a great New Year's Eve and you're being safe and having fun. And let me know how your 2011 was and what your new resolutions are for 2012. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.